Well, we're ready for this final match, the Ebonite Kentucky Classic, coming from Bluegrass Country. Randy-Pedersen's going to start this match, which means that Mark Williams gets to finish on his favorite lane.
That's amazing. Sometimes you wonder how guys think. There's no defense in this game, but there's always a little defense when you consider the fact that you can make a guy finish on his toughest lane.
Well, Randy comes out firing.
Don't forget now, there's how much money for a 300 game here?
25,000.
Not too bad. And there was one 300 this week. Dave Watke had one, and that was worth $1,000. So who knows?
He traded it to bowl a better game in that position. Mark Williams right out with a flush 4-7.
Well, he didn't like that shot when he let go of it. He knew it was a little high, and again, it seems like when we come out of commercial, Mark gets a little soft with that first shot. Got away with one. It could have been a lot worse. Easy spare here, cross lane, switches balls. Mark will use no hook, lots of ball speed right at it.
And has it. There's Bill Supper, the Vice President of Sales for Ebonite International.
Known Bill for a long time. He's been with Ebonite forever, and he does a wonderful job for him.
You know, there we see a graphic of how our seeds have done from the different position, and the number 5, 4, and 5 are 5 and 1 in the title match. Number 1, though, 7 and 12. Doesn't bode well for Mr. Pedersen, does it?
No, it doesn't, but I don't think he's looking at that graphic. All he's looking at is that pocket out there. What do you think?
Well, he's also 4-0 for the top spot. Mark Williams just keeps crunching lane 17.
Well, I have a feeling that there aren't going to be many mistakes made in this match by either player. It's just going to be a carry contest. Whoever can carry the 10-pin on lane 18 probably is going to win this match. This is the one that seems to be the most difficult lane to strike on. Lane 18. The 10-pin doesn't want to fall down.
Heading in very deep. Sends it wide. Gets a light strike.
We're going to take a look at the game of Randy-Pedersen, and it's a classic style. Watch him lean forward at the waist a little bit, get the shoulder started first, and the good long push away, get the ball in motion. Free swing from the shoulder. Not a lot of wrist in this shot. You see how relaxed that wrist is? Very high backswing, and then a tremendously long slide. Good balance, great long follow through. Look at the leverage and the good reach to the ceiling and the elbow straight down to the floor.
That right leg shooting out to the left, too. A lot of players do that.
Good balance.
19, 4, and 1 in match play. Well,
trouble. Ball was falling back all the way. It didn't look like it was going to strike. That's why I can say trouble, trouble. I didn't think that ball would strike. And that surprised me on lane 17, which has been the one that seemed to finish the strongest, that he got that ball to skid that far down the lane before it gripped.
well, let me ask you this. I mean, as the players play, do they sometimes wear away a little area where they can get some hold inside and a little swing right?
Definitely. There's no question. Lanes go through a transition, and they'll do that at least twice with this many games being bowled on. And this could be, we're in one of those right now. Mark Williams again on lane 18. If he can keep this lane wired, get by this lane, he's going to be tough. Now,
of course, in the second game, he never got a strike on it.
But all he needs on this lane, he only has to bowl on this lane 4 more times. This one and 3 more.
Oh, that was perfect, was it?
If he continues to be the way he has so far on lane 17, it's going to be a long afternoon for Randy-Pedersen. Here's another look at that last shot, and watch the rotation on the ball. This is the key. Not a lot of side turn, a lot of end over end. The ball never makes a sharp break, gets it well down the lane, keeps it in play all the way. Now on 17.
Oh, what a break.
All right. You know, when he struck there in the second frame, it was high flush. The ball was high, finished very hard. That's what surprised me, that Randy-Pedersen's ball skidded so far. The different reaction of the two players. He got a little soft. The ball snapped hard this time. He'll throw it harder on the next shot on lane 17.
Well, won't he move too?
I don't think he'll move. I think the playing area just isn't that big out there. You've got to pretty much stay where you're at and increase ball speed.
Well, that's not his strength, though, is it?
But he can change rotation, which is almost the same thing.
Okay.
He can get the ball to set up in the pocket with more end over end.
Even match right now. Randy-Pedersen on a spare working on lane 18. Well, they're both wired, Earl. It's going to come down to who can perform and who can carry.
Randy, one of the more free spirits on the PBA tour, and He's got one of those kind of little smile on his face all the time. He's always got something jokingly or
funny
jesting
to say, right?
Yeah,
he's just got a great sense of humor.
One of the popular guys out here, and he can mimic the style of most any player on the tour, right or left-handed. And he'll just go up there and throw the ball, and you'll say, well, that's John Mazza, or whatever.
Carried lane 17 that time. Well, Mark Williams knows he's in a match this time. This guy is ready to strike.
Well, both these guys are very competitive. They're really hard working out here on the lanes, and they're going. I mean, they're going to kill each other one way or the other. Somebody's going to really wants it bad.
Oh, the solid 8. So what is going through his mind now? He's had trouble in the title matches. 2 seconds already this year.
Well, it's got to be going through his mind that he's just jinxed. Things aren't going his way. And he couldn't throw it any better than that, especially on the right-hand lane, which has been the one that he's had most of his problems on. Here's another look at it. Watch what happens. Here, the ball finishes so strongly, it takes the 5-pin straight back off the 8.
No trouble with a spare.